Good morning and welcome to the HCK PreShow. This morning we have another science experiment for you. To do this science experiment at home, you're going to need styrofoam plates and some kind of cloth. What we're going to do is we are going to try and charge up these plates with static electricity. Just like this. Lots of rubbing back and forth. All right, and then we're going to put them together to see what happens. Notice how I can't actually set them on top of each other? That's the static electricity that makes them move apart from each other. We can't actually see the static electricity, but we know it's there because we can see how it moves the objects around it. This morning, our story has something to do with not being able to see something, but being able to see it, the effect that it has on the things around them. Check it out and see if you can figure it out.
God had delivered the Israelites from slavery in Egypt and from Pharaoh and his pursuing army. The Israelites came to Mount Sinai, and they camped there in front of the mountain. Moses went up the mountain, and God spoke to him. God had a lot to tell Moses, and Moses was up on Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights. Meanwhile, the Israelites at the bottom of the mountain were getting impatient. They began to wonder, where is Moses? What is taking him so long? Is he still alive? The Israelites went to Moses' brother Aaron. "Make us a god to lead us," they said. "We don't know what has happened to Moses." So Aaron made a golden calf that they could worship. God saw what the people were doing, and he was angry because of their sin. God told Moses to go down the mountain. "I will destroy these people," God said. God told Moses to go down the mountain. "I will destroy these people," God said. "Please forgive them," Moses said. "Remember the great promise you made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? You promised to give them as many offspring as there are stars in the sky. You promised to bless them and give them land." So God decided not to destroy the people. Moses went down the mountain. He carried 2 stone tablets on which God had written the laws. Moses got closer to the camp and saw that the people were dancing before the golden calf. He threw down the stone tablets, smashing them at the bottom of the mountain. Then he destroyed the calf they made. "What were you thinking?" Moses asked Aaron. The people were out of control. The next day, Moses went back up the mountain to talk to God. "These people have sinned against you," Moses said. "Please forgive their sin."
Oh no, our Israelite friends, they've already broken God's second commandment. They've made a false idol to worship. As disappointing as this story is, I think it's really important that we ask ourselves the question, why? Why did they do that? In our story today, Moses was up on the mountain with God, and the Israelites were scared and worried. They wanted a God that they could see and a God that they could touch, and so they made themselves an idol to worship. It's hard to trust in something that we can't see. But here's where our science experiment comes in. Just like we couldn't see the static electricity, we could see the way it moves the objects around it. We can't actually see God, but we can see how he works in the world around us. We can see his beautiful creation. We can see the way that he answers our prayers, or the way he uses a friend to be kind to us when we're feeling sad. I like to call those God sightings, when we are able to see God, not actually physically see him, but to see him in the way he works in our lives. Your challenge this week is to come up with at least one God sighting and to share it with your family. Stick around. Hope Live begins at 10.